Hello, my Scorpio friends. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. This will be a general weekly reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for November 4th through November 10th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. It may resonate with you whenever you view it, or it may not resonate at all since it is a general reading. So just take anything that does resonate and leave the rest behind. And remember, never substitute anyone else's judgment over your own. And the cards are really just here as a guide. That's way too many. Okay, too many Scorpios. The cards are really just here, to guide you or provide clarity. So you really have to trust your own judgment and your own understanding of the situation or what have you. But what I love about the cards is that if you do find something resonating with you, sometimes they do provide clarity. Sometimes they get, let's say, quote unquote, conversation started for you in your head, or make you look at something from a different perspective. Okay, so finally we had one card jump out for the physical realm. Oh, that was fast. Now another one for the mental realm. So only one card for each of those categories. So can we get the spiritual realm? Yes, we can. Wow, one card for each category. Surprising, Scorpio, that you're not the first sign that this happened to, but one sign? Oh, I think it was Virgo. Oh, all over the place. So many cards. Okay, so can we get the overall energy for Scorpio for this time period? Approximately November 4th through November 10th. Which of the major arcana best represents the overall energy for Scorpio? Too many. One card, please, for the overall energy for Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, I feel like I'm not supposed to get that yet. I'm going to start with these cards and then go back to that. Let's get started then with the Five of Wands. So, very general, only one card jumped out, but you might be experiencing conflict this week, conflict with others. I don't feel as though this is tremendous conflict necessarily, but it could be with multiple people. And for some of you, though, it could even be a competition. So some of you might be involved in a club of sorts, or you might be on a team, and you might be involved in a competition this week. Okay, but yeah, it will vary. But this is the only card that jumped out. So it is a general reading, and it's going to be a general reading. So some conflict this week. And in your mental realm, you're feeling indecisive. You might have a dilemma of sorts. You might be choosing between two paths or two options, and you're not quite sure as to which direction you should go, or which path you should take. You might feel like you're at a crossroads this week, and you might be feeling just like a little confused. I don't feel an extreme overwhelmment or anything here. Now with the Ten of Wands in the message from the spiritual realm position, the universe is letting you know that you're at the end of some sort of a journey. Something is ended for the purpose of a new start. So, in other words, we have the 10 energy here. And the 10 energy is really the same as the 1 energy. 1 plus 0 equals 1. 10 reduces to 1. That's new beginnings, fresh start. So it's possible that some sort of a conflict that you have this week leads you feeling indecisive as to which direction you should go in, or what path you should take, or what choice you should make. And then the universe is letting you know that, this leg of your journey, whatever this situation is finished. It's time to put the wands down and let go of the burden. And the burden may very well be this feeling of indecisiveness. And this feeling of indecisiveness may have arisen from this conflict, or it's possible that the conflict arises from the lack of direction here. But either way, it's time to let go of something and start fresh. So let's see, Scorpio, if we can get a card now for the overall energy. Now that we've talked this out with Scorpio to a certain extent, can we get a major arcana for the overall energy? We can. We have the Emperor. Okay. So what I like about the Emperor showing up here for you, Scorpio, is that the Emperor is the card of stability. So even though you are experiencing some conflict with others, some indecisiveness, feeling at a crossroads, not sure what direction you should take, and that something is ending and it's time to put that burden down and start fresh. The energy, the overall energy of one is one of stability and foundation and power. The Emperor is very powerful. The Emperor is very wise. The Emperor is very experienced. He is in control. And, this Emperor is upright, so it's not overly controlling. It's not holding on too tightly. It is the energy of, just, what's the word I'm looking for? This control is born out of his experience and wisdom and knowledge. So this is a great overall energy, which I think, if this is resonating with you, Scorpio, and you're thinking, wow, yes, I'm experiencing conflict with others. I don't know what to do about it, and I don't know what direction I should take. I don't know, should I stay or should I go, kind of a thing. And the universe is acknowledging that it's time to put that burden down, to let that go. This journey is done. It's almost like, now it's time to pick up the ace, so to speak, right? Because the 10 is the 1. But you've got this fabulous foundation from which to work, Scorpio, from which you can jump off. Your jumping off point is one of stability. You've got experience, wisdom, knowledge. You've got a great foundation. So this is really, I think, showed up after the fact, because it's part of the message, Scorpio. You're supposed to move forward in the power of the Emperor, in the power of knowing that you have a solid foundation from which to move forward, whatever this is for you. So if this is your job, for example, having conflict with people at work, possibly, not sure what direction you should go in, it's time for a new path, letting go of that burden and starting fresh. You're working with a solid foundation here, and a lot of power, wisdom, and knowledge and experience. So fabulous energy for you here, Scorpio, this week. It is kind of specific. It's as general as it is with these cards. It is kind of specific, so it may not resonate with every Scorpio. Take anything that it does, leave the rest behind. If it doesn't resonate at all, my Scorpio friends, you might want to check out the readings for your moon and rising signs. Either way, I want to thank you for being with me, and I hope you have a fabulous week ahead, my Scorpio friends.